back here. I will be back here. And I will be back with another vengeance.
Yeah, we'll lick our wounds. We'll get over this. We'll be fired up for next year.
Garoppolo has time, stands in, going deep, going for it all, and it's caught for the touchdown! On fourth down, Deebo Samuel for 6. Garoppolo's got all day. He's going to launch it deep down the field, going for it all, and getting it! Emmanuel Sanders, not touched, still on his feet, inside the 10, and he scores! 75-yard bomb from Jimmy Garoppolo to Emmanuel Sanders. Wilson, pressure off the edge, releases it, and it is intercepted by Greenlaw. Trey Greenlaw now on the return. As he's still on his feet with blockers in front. Trey Greenlaw down the sideline. Can you believe this?
Looks like football, baby.
Pass is caught. Kittle breaks one tackle. Another. Wow, what a touchdown for George Kittle. Goff throws and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Warner. Fred Warner for the touchdown. Jeff Wilson has come in at running back. Garoppolo's throw is caught by Jeff Wilson. He's going to score a touchdown for the 49ers.
And the pass is going to be picked off by Bosa. Nick Bosa. Can't bring him down till he gets to the 8-yard line. Wow.
Now Evans in the slot. Winston picked off. It is Richard Sherman, who did not have an interception last year, and he returns it all the way for a 49ers touchdown, 32-yard.
Garoppolo fires. It is caught. Still on his feet is Kittle with a big play. And the stiff arm. George Kittle. Flags fly. He's down to the 30. What a run by George Kittle. Taking on everybody.
I'm a puppy cut forever.
Feels great, baby.
Gold-blooded puppy cunts. It is me. I am he. Though I am not BCB. Here's the deal. This is the Gold-Blooded Podcast.
BCB, not to be confused with BBC.
Right. Two different people. I told you last week how I was doing it with the picks. And what did I do? I picked the Bills.
You're not wrong.
And they took it to the house. I went from 1-8 to
You're on a run.
5-8. Like that to that.
You're on a run.
I also said, if you go back and listen to my keys to victory last week, Nick Bosa will need multiple sacks for us to win the game.
Look at you.
And he had 3.
Look at
and
you.
he closed that cunt out with a strip sack. All right. So, Bob also got a W last week, but I am 1 game off of him. We would have been tied had he lost. He took the Packers. I took the Bills. And BBC, who I have now overpassed, he took the Chargers. He doesn't know where he's at. So, to start this week, we'll go with him. He's making, in my opinion, a terrible pick. He's taking the Raiders, laying 6 to the Rams. The Rams got Baker. It's in L.A. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen there. Maybe it's right. Maybe the Raiders fans from old come out, all the fucking essays and shit. Just Joe, can you confirm? We've also heard from Just Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, you want to give yours?
Sure. I'm going to take the Tennessee Titans, laying 3.5 at home, playing the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Right. I considered that, but the Titans are just, in my mind, they're forever terrible.
They fired their GM today.
Ooh.
So I feel like they might be on something.
Unbridled, yeah.
It's really strange because they're winning, and they fired their GM.
Yeah.
The day right after they lost.
They lost a big one this week, right?
Well, A.J. Brown, who they traded,
Philly, yeah.
smoked them for like 140 and fucking a bunch of yards and a bunch of stuff. So I wonder if that trade irked somebody.
I had found a game that I thought was slightly better than the one I picked. But I have to go with my initial feeling.
Okay.
Taking the Chiefs. They are laying a lot of wood. They're laying down 9. But they're playing the fucking Broncos, who are having a historically piss-poor season. Has there been any football player that has had such a fall from grace that you can remember?
That's wild.
Right?
It's wild. And, like, so when Belichick and Brady split, it was like, who's going to be the one, right? And Brady proved very quickly that he was the one. But also Belichick is still relevant.
He's redeemed himself.
He's relevant enough that, like, he could get back to it,
you
know? And with this one, I mean, Pete Carroll couldn't be put over more.
Sure.
He turned Geno Smith into an MVP candidate.
He turned Geno Smith into Russell Wilson is what he did.
And Wilson is off. I mean, they're scoring, what, like 6 points? 9 points?
So,
it's fucking brutal.
I read some fucking wild stat that, like, his touchdown, like, he's thrown 8 touchdowns on the year. Apparently, Peyton Manning threw, like, 7 in his first game as a Bronco or something ridiculous. So, it's just madness.
It's fucking wild, that's for sure.
I'll tell you who I'd rather have a quarterback in the ball is Brock fucking Purdy at this point. Like, think about that. Have you ever thought, I'll take Brock Purdy over Russell Wilson?
Ugh.
Crazy.
It's wild.
Well, couldn't happen to that is what Jesus Christ gets you. Just take your millions, your wife with her removed penis, and go raise another man's child in the woods. Just leave us the fuck alone. I'm done with you, you fucking curly-haired twat. One of his wins this year is against the 49ers, Rob.
That's brutal.
I want you to just keep that when you go to bed tonight. All right. So I've given you my pick for the week. And now what are we going to do?
We're going to look ahead.
We're going to look ahead. So I think...
TV.
I think it was best summed up, first of all, how badly do you think Jimmy Garoppolo wanted to beat Tom Brady this week?
I don't know that he cares.
Yeah, okay. It would irk me a little bit, but I'm also...
Yeah, I don't think he cares. I mean, Tom was nice to him right up until he said he's got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but I just feel like...
And even that helps him, gets his own team.
Right, I just feel like he'd want it a little bit, playing against you. Like, okay, let's say you and I walk out of this door, we get struck by lightning together, and we both find ourselves with golden arms, and we can go out and quarterback NFL football teams tomorrow. And we get jobs, and then we're playing against each other. Don't you want to beat me just a little more than, like, if I'm just a dick? Yeah.
Offensive points per game by team.
Yeah.
Dead last.
13.8.
Dead last.
Yikes. The Broncos, this is...
Not even half of what the Chiefs are.
No, where are the Niners?
Middle of the road.
What are we at? 23? Yeah. I think feasibly they gotta... With this defense, they got to score like 24. They're right there.
Seattle's at 26.5. Exactly double what fucking Denver's at.
So bad. So bad.
Ugh.
All right. Now, maybe you could tell me a couple things about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that I don't know.
Okay.
What is their offensive line like?
Oh.
Okay. I would think it's got to be pretty good to keep that old crotchety fucker.
Let's see what their
standing.
rushing is at.
They got Leonard Fournette, right?
Dead last rushing.
Okay.
Dead last.
Okay. Man, I can't wait to make predictions this week.
They are the only team under 1,000 yards rushing on the season as a team, and they're way under.
Yeah. Well, let's see the passing. Can we check the passing here? What are they doing? Are they...
Well, it's a Tom Brady offense, so they're going to be more than they're rushing. But, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, do we have total yards? Where's total yards? Here we go.
Oh, they're down there, yeah. There's not a lot of output there. All right.
I mean, they're better than the Broncos.
Yeah. So
and the Patriots.
You and I... Oh, let me pose this to you. A guy came into my work today and asked this question. All right. You, Bobby Digital, are put into a stadium full of people playing for your country, playing for America. The whole world's eyes are on you. You have to do one of 4 things. You're going to tell me what you want to do. Would you take a free throw? Would you take a penalty kick like in soccer with the goalie? You know, the penalty kick? Would you kick a 25-yard field goal? Or would you take a 6-foot putt? You have to complete whatever the task is.
6 foot?
6-foot putt.
Probably the putt.
Over a 25-yard field goal.
Yeah.
You've never played golf.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem very logical from you. I got to tell you.
I've made 6-foot putts way more times than I've made 25-yard field goals. Just playing mini golf.
Yeah, 6 foot. Yeah.
Let make it 12.
Just something to consider. Mini golf is way different than golf.
Yeah.
The holes are all pitched towards the hole in mini golf a little bit, like just to make it so it doesn't take forever.
I get 0 practice. I just got to come out cold and do this.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know how it was
changes
posed.
things around, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not soccer because I got a good leg, but I've never aimed a soccer ball.
Yeah.
Like that's just winging it.
Sure.
Free throw.
And you're going against someone.
Free throw is probably ahead of 25-yarder because I feel like I got a pretty good shot at making that.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've made 6-foot putts in the past.
Yeah, for me, I have a golf club in my hand more than I have a basketball in my hand or I'm kicking something. So I would take the 6-foot putt. A lot of people were like leaning towards the free throw. You know,
yeah, it's close. Those two are close for me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess whoever created this question could have put like a money value on it. Like, hey, you have this for $1 billion, whatever. But I thought that was good. So, all right. So this week, listen, playing the Bucks at home. It is Brock.
You forgot the beginning.
Big Cock Brock.
Thank you.
Big Cock Brock Purdy's first starting game. As he made mention in his presser, he has not been alive for as long as Tom Brady has been in the NFL.
I love that he said that.
So you know this is a game you'll have to watch on mute because the fucking announcers are going to be brutal with this shit. Let's do keys to victory here. All right?
Okay.
My key to the 49er victory is to play their game. Do not play handicapped because you're starting BCB. It's going to take me some time to have this flow off the tongue. We got a CMC, we got a BCB, we got a BBC.
I think you're going to pick it up pretty quick.
Arr, it's a knee slapper. All right. Play your game. When the defense gives you the pass, take the pass. Don't play scared. And I like that. Towards the end of this game, this past game against the Dolphins, I feel like we've seen Kyle Shanahan go very conservative towards the end of a game. And in essence, we've lost games that way. We've let teams back in that way. I feel like they kept the pressure on this game. And that is something else. They have to keep the pressure on. They have to not play scared. They have to play their game. You know, when Shanahan scripts those first 15 plays, he can't say, oh, we have Brock in there this week. Let's not throw downfield at George or whatever. Let's not throw the post to Ayuk, whatever it is. You know what I mean? They've got to play. He knows the plays. He's been there for fucking 13 weeks playing against the best defense in the league. Let the fucking kid rip. That is my key to victory.
What's the score?
29-9. Yes, sir. You want Kearns or you want to do you?
Yeah, go with Kearns. What do you got?
I'm not ready, so you go.
All right. I believe the key to victory is going to be getting in Mr. Tom Brady's grill.
Oh, yes.
Knocking him down, keeping him dirty, and making him run for his life. I want to see him yelling at people because he got hit. I want to see him swearing at the offensive line. I want to see a lot of anger on Mr. Brady. I would like to see Nick Bosa. Multiple sacks. I'd like to see at least 2 because I'd love to see that number just climb and climb and climb and climb.
Oh, I'd like to see multiple as well.
I'd like to see another pick. Maybe spread around a little.
Turnover at least.
Travarius Ward's due for one.
I think it'd make him feel good.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice. It's nice when things are nice.
It's always.
Yeah. I think it's going to be defense. The key is keeping Tom Brady down. With that being said, we have kept the high-flying Dolphins offense to 17 points. Mm-hmm. So I would agree it's going to be less. I do believe we will win this game by a score. I feel bad because I'm cutting you close again, but I have to because this is what I was thinking originally.
This is what we're doing.
27.
That's right.
To 13.
That's okay. All right. Curran went 28 to 24.
Ooh, close one.
Yeah, he's a twat. All right. What I want to say is, for the longest time, like I think I've wanted Brock Purdy. I've wanted a 7th round quarterback. You're 6th round, 5th round, 4th round. Like, I don't ever feel like you're going to get a starting quarterback in the first 3 picks. And that's not a knock on Trey Lance. It's just most times, as you said earlier, starters, they got to get to the NFL and, find their way from there. It's not the guy that you pick and say, you're going to be the guy. You know what I mean? They have to get there and say, yeah, I am the guy. I can do this. And I think Fred Warner said it the best. You could just tell by the way certain people walk that he's got swagger. He's the man. And that's what they say about BCB. They say the way he walks like his dick hangs low. He walks like he's already fucked your sister. He comes into your house and your father knows that his dick has been in his little girl. That's the swagger that BCB carries himself with. And that's why I'm in love. I'm smitten. I genuinely believe Brock Purdy is going to be the next Hall of Famer behind Young and Montana in the trail of great 49er quarterbacks. He's the natural progressor. He is Kyle Shanahan's wet dream come to life, in my opinion. And he is what's going to make Kyle Shanahan a Hall of Fame coach.
Did you see where Shanahan said he's ready for Young?
I saw that, yeah.
I can't wait for Young's drop because he's always talking about how he feels like he could play some more.
Yeah. Oh, he'll fucking... Yeah.
I got something you might want to take a look at.
Okay. Todd Bowles.
That's the head
coach.
Todd
Bowles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harold Goodwin.
Game coordinator.
Man, I used to work with a guy that looked like him.
Offensive coordinator. Okay. Defensive line coach.
I see where you're going with this.
Larry, I don't know if you do.
Okay.
So far.
Keith Armstrong.
All men of color.
Oh, yeah, I was just saying. Okay.
That wasn't my point.
Okay.
But when it switches to white guys,
yeah,
boy, it's a fucking bunch.
Corey Bitchy.
Every single one of them. Like, is this a homeless guy begging for cigarettes?
What is going on?
There's some fucking wild looking white guys on this staff. Look at that hairline on Corey Bitchy.
Why is that guy's neck out like that?
Every white guy.
Rick Christopel.
Every white guy on the staff is a total creep.
Oh, they got a chick.
Yeah.
Like that.
Good. Best looking white person on the staff, that's for sure. No questions asked. Twofer.
2 women, and that lady
both
looks
attractive.
Like she would beat the brakes off me. Hold on, Tom Moore. What the fuck?
Why the long face, Tom Moore? Some wild looking white guys.
Keith Tandy looks like he's 2 years old.
Some wild looking white guys.
Yo, that is a wild coaching staff. I cannot believe Tom Brady goes to work and he's like, all right, I cannot believe Tom Brady surrounded himself with these people. Holy shit.
Roster was all right, though. Nothing crazy there. They do have, what's his name?
Cleft. Yeah, great Cleft.
From the Raiders that came out a couple years ago.
Carl Nassib. Fuck him. White linebacker said enough. I am not afraid of this team at all.
Fair enough.
Are you? Like, I'm looking at them, the coaching staff.
Nope.
The fact that they're barely 500, they barely beat the Saints. They had 2 come from behind.
I love this. I love that this is everyone's fucking...
Well, Kittle posted it.
Oh, yeah?
Kittle posted BCB.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's do we got a dozen emails. So, you are listening to the Gold Blooded Podcast, you fucking twats. Check out our sponsor, Lucky Rose Tattoo at BigCartel.com. If you are in Connecticut, preferably Middlebury, and you want a tattoo, permanent ink in your skin, find the Lucky Rose tattoo. You will not be disappointed. If you are curious about us and you just want to keep up on the happenings, Instagram, Cold Blooded Podcast is the only way. Email, but you can email. If you want your voice heard over here, we read and play everything other than racist propaganda. So drop us a line, goldbloodedpodcast@gmail.com. Leave us a review. However it is that you listen, go there, leave us a review. If you would like to send us some money for the holidays, you would do that at Patreon. Patreon.com/goldbloodedpodcast. With that said, we are... Hold on, I'm going to... Bob, we got a review.
Ooh.
Stand by. Stand by. This is big news. Got a new review here. It's from Monday. It's from a past reviewer, Bob. It's from 415 Dubs fan. If you remember this guy.
How do we have past reviewers reviewing?
I think he might have re-reviewed and possibly
you can edit it or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, looking for shimmer of hope from you guys. Is it still the season of destiny?
Okay.
Hey, 415 Dubs fan. This...
Yes.
How you tell me. How do you feel?
You can't change destiny.
You can't.
That's the point. That's what destiny is.
Your fate cannot be altered. The gods have spoken, and
that's what destiny is.
This is it.
There's no one's in control of it.
It's over. The stone has been cast. The book has been written, we are there to hoist the Lombardi come February. Whether it's Brock fucking Purdy or Bobby fucking Digital behind fucking center. All right. But we appreciate the review.
Tim Ryan famously always calls it the party with Lombardi.
Okay.
I'm thinking it might be the Purdy with Lombardi.
It might just be. It's going to be something. All right, Bob, how do we start this?
Gabrielle.
Do we start with the most pressing news, or do we finish with it? Because I think we need to have a discussion about this as well.
Okay.
So
I'm cool. You want to start with it?
I think we're going to start with it.
Okay.
Because...
Okay.
All right, everybody. So we found Matterson has reached out. And I don't believe he reached out because he listened to us. I genuinely believe...
Email?
Nope.
Did you email him?
I emailed him in response. Yeah, maybe I did. So, all right. Let me read Matterson's email. Let me stop making noise with my chair. And, okay. Here's what Matterson says. This is going to be my last message to Joey, Rob, and the GBP emailers. I forgot BBC. Hopefully he hears this. Yes, hopefully he does, man. I am still alive. You guys may have noticed that I have been absent on Instagram because I deleted it. I am here to explain why I haven't sent an email or a voice message to you. I've been doing some thinking, and it's time for me to move on and work on myself. Call this an early New Year's resolution for me. So that is what I need to do. It's been fun providing entertainment in my style, and it's been great. I will still root for the Niners. Jimmy G will get that 6th Super Bowl win for the team. All he has to do is give the ball to the playmakers. Anyway, I am out really for one last time. 49er faithful forever. All right, Bob. Do you have anything to say about this?
No, except the door's always open.
Exactly. So,
we're sad. We're sad.
We're very sad.
We're very sad.
Matterson has been.
This is a huge loss.
Yeah, like there's been days, not this season, because this season I made a promise to myself not to be a cunt. But there's been days in past seasons where I've been like, the last thing I want to do is get in my car, drive an hour and a half round trip, and go talk about the 49ers. I could say without question, Matt Matterson is the sole reason I got in my car and drove. Because I thought to myself, yeah, I could probably push it off and whatever, but fuck it, Matterson needs this. So I sent an email to Matterson from my personal account. I thanked him for being such an important part to the show. I gave him my cell phone number. I said, do you need anything? You ever find yourself on the East Coast, whatever the case may be, You will always want to come back. The door is open. So with that, I think we give Matterson his space. I do remember something of this nature happening a few years ago. I don't know if you remember that. I have a feeling once the playoffs get rolling, we will hear from Matterson. Or at least we can hope. All right. You okay?
Yeah.
Very. Listen, we lost Jimmy and Matterson in the same week. And you know what that tells me? You know what that tells me? This is the season of destiny.
Yeah.
It is just the way it's supposed to be. There's always hardships. But at the end of the day, we're here for one reason. Hey, football is a brutal game. You lose people. You lose Matterson sometimes. He'll be back. Gabrielle says, later than Tyson Hill's dad getting SIGs. So this is going back to the Saints game a bit. Son of a bitch, boys. It's that middle of the season time when nobody remembers to write into the podcast. Hopefully Matterson is okay and comes back soon. It was lovely watching the defense put on a clinic against the Aints. I was honestly a little surprised that Winston didn't get any snaps, considering old man Andy Dalton and Taysom Hill weren't doing shit. Fuck the Dolphins for taking Jeff Wilson. Go Niners. All right, Gabrielle, yes. All right. Oh, this fucking app is a fucking sweetheart. Barrett Mueller. The Jimmy era, he's going to be the one that aggravates me. The Jimmy era goes off with a whimper. Or goes out with a whimper. Brock Purdy came in and threw some dimes. It was a good effort for a guy who played his first NFL minutes. The key is now for him to build on today and be just enough on offense to keep the ball rolling. Jimmy once again gets a devastating injury at the worst time, playing the best football he has since a Super Bowl run. I don't even know how to feel. I guess keep rooting until we're either covered in confetti or sitting on the couch again. It's always something with this team. We can never have nice things. Go Niners.
Not bad.
I understand your feelings of loss and confusion, but this fucking train is fucking pressing on. I ain't scared. Mark Dubard. This is Mark from Upper Michigan, Bob. He says Brock Purdy all the way to the Super Bowl. Again, as ridiculous as it sounds, I fully fucking back it. Just call him.
All right, puppy cunts. Just got done watching Niners Dolphins and fuck. So the first play of the game when Tua threw that touchdown, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? But I noticed what's been happening lately with the Niners is it's like our defense will allow a big play or a big touchdown or two in the first quarter, and then after that they seem to lock down pretty tight and, you know, shut shit down for the rest of the game, which is pretty much what happened today. When Jimmy went down with that injury, I was like, fuck, there goes our fucking season, you know, because we got a Super Bowl caliber team, stars at almost every position, and then, you know, we're down to our third string quarterback. But when Brock Purdy took the field, I was looking at the bottom of the screen, and it said that at Ohio State he was the all-time leading passer. And I thought,
Iowa.
That's interesting. I mean, you got to be pretty goddamn good to pull off a feat like that. So maybe he'll be all right. And I was really impressed. I think he did a really, really fucking good job, better than I expected. You know, threw a couple touchdowns and made some really good throws. So I was pretty happy with how he played. And then, of course, you know, we got the win. Our defense really locked down after the first quarter. You know, got some picks. Defensive player of the game, I think you have to give it to Bosa. Bosa was a fucking wrecking machine. I think he got like 3 sacks in that game. Offensive beast of the week, I think that's a toss. I mean, I don't know, shit. My first thought would be Christian McCaffrey, because he did a great job, but you got to give Brock Purdy some love too, because he really stepped in and got the job done. So that's a toss-up there for me anyway. I was a little worried about this game. Not a lot, but a little bit, just because, Mike McDaniels was our offensive coordinator. He knows our team. And then apparently Tua's been playing out of his fucking mind this year, but our defense shut that fucking shit down and made him look pretty average after that first touchdown. So then after the game, they announced that Jimmy's out for the season with a broken foot. So looks like we're going to roll with Brock Purdy for the rest of the season. I also read that we picked up veteran QB Josh Johnson, which I think we've had him before in the past. But, fuck, who knows? I mean, we got this Super Bowl caliber team, and now it's going to come down to our third-string quarterback, and he played really well. Hopefully he'll play good enough to get us to the Super Bowl. Who knows? But at the end of the day, hey, we got the win. We're still in first place, and go from there. So, all right, I'm out.
All right, Mark. Yes. Mark is very even-keeled.
Yeah. Pretty mellow man.
All right.
My kind of guy.
All right.
A.A. Ron. Your boy.
The new Matt Matterson,
Aaron
Aronson, says, imagine that. This guy just slips in.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Mr. Irrelevant. This is our Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
He's filling in for Jimmy G. Yeah, right. All right.
Our last pick in the draft.
So losing Jimmy G for the season was a huge blow to our team. But if there's any team in the NFL that can handle losing their starting quarterback and backup quarterback, it's the Niners. In comes Sturdy Purdy, who didn't miss
It's a good one, too.
This young kid came in and didn't care that he was the last pick in the NFL draft. He was actually running the offense efficiently and making great decisions. There were a few plays here or there that he could have made better, but that will come with practice. NFL stands for not for long, so we will rally around Sturdy Purdy and play good football. Dick Vermeil, famous Rams quote when Kurt Warner took over for Trent Green. Offensive Beast of the Week, Sturdy Purdy. The kid can play. Defensive Beast of the Week, Nicky motherfucking Bosa. 3 sacks, forced fumble, return for a TD. Need I say more? Niners versus Bucks. Score prediction. Niners 30, Bucks 20. Side note. Where the fuck is Matt motherfucking Matterson? I live in California. Should I go knock on his door? Actually, just Joe's missing too, if I'm not mistaken. All right, puppy cunts. It's PC4L, and I'm out, really.
Well, we answered the Matterson question, and the answer to the Just Joe question is coming.
It's on the way, Bobbies. Standby transmissions coming in.
Anthony Scott.
Yes, sir.
With an audio message. The title of the email is WTF.
Cold-blooded, you already know what it is. I mean, does God want us to win a Super Bowl? Like, again, don't get me wrong. I think Brock Purdy looks very good. The kid's confident. I'm not saying we can't win with him. But after the whole Lance and Garoppolo saga, a couple weeks ago, you guys were telling me, hey, you got to stop saying he throws a pick every game because he's having the best season of his career. And I'm like, you know what, they're right. And Jesus Christ, like... do you guys want Baker Mayfield? He's a free agent at this moment. I don't know, but this is what I guess this is what football is. Nothing's a guarantee, and everybody else gonna have to step their game up. So, but damn, I mean, it's definitely a roller coaster being a Niners fan. That's for fucking sure.
So he's not a free agent, to be clear. He was on waivers,
right?
And the way waivers work is they rank all the teams from worst to best, and starting with the worst team, they have the first chance to put in a waiver claim. And the worst team can take him. If they don't want him, then the second worst team, third worst team. And it must go by current ranking, and they must go by, I don't know what they use. They must use record and tiebreakers.
Yes.
Because the Rams won the Super Bowl, and they had a higher claim than us.
Right. Well, they were the only team to claim him.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Right.
They were ahead of us anyway.
No, they were behind us.
Don't think so.
They won the Super Bowl, no?
Yeah, I don't think it goes by that.
I thought it did.
I don't think so.
We were the 24th, which wouldn't quite make sense. We'd be more like 26 because we were in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, I think it goes opposite. I think it goes like current because they were ahead of us. There was a big talk.
Actual.
Because there was a lot of talk about how they could take him just so we can't.
Right, because the Eagles are 32 right now. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a lot of talk about how it's a 1.5 million. So like if they wanted to, they could just take him. So we couldn't.
Right, I gotcha. All right.
Yeah, the Rams are third.
Back to the emails. Cole M. saying hello. He says, Big Cock Brock. Hopefully this audio is more tolerable than the last two I sent, and it doesn't give you guys any problems. What's wrong?
We'll see.
Oh, problems when trying to play it for the puppy cunts. I tried recording on my computer this time instead of my phone. Apologies if it doesn't end up working, but you guys figured out the last one, so I have faith. Peace out, faithful. Cole. Let's see, Cole.
Well, good morning, Gold-Blooded. This is Cole. I'm checking in from all the way up in Canada.
Yeah!
Hopefully this recording reaches you well.
Pretty good, eh?
And it's not an assault on your ears, kind of like my last one was. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry about that. It's a fun time, though. Just to give some perspective on how our shitty Canadian weather's doing. Right now it's about minus 20 degrees Celsius, which equates to about minus 5 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up here right now. It's only going to get colder. So we're looking forward to that.
That's stupid.
Matterson, if you're out there, we all miss you. We want to just make sure you're okay. I hope you've reached out this week. Whatever your circumstances, we're all thinking of you. So I watched the game kind of intermittently. I had a lot of family commitments to attend to on Sunday, so I didn't see the beginning, and I missed the Jimmy injury. But I did manage to catch a glimpse of Purdy's touchdown pass to Juszczyk on my phone, so that was awesome. I guess we're all riding the Purdy train here. Big Cock Brock, let's go. All the teammates seem to rally around him. We're all really excited about that. Like it kind of puts it in perspective for me, like just how much everybody seems to kind of like, now that Jimmy's gone, go for Brock Purdy and just stand by this guy who, I mean, he's been Mr. Irrelevant. That's what everyone's saying, right? Like it's good. It's good to see.
Just for those of you who might not be aware, the Mr. Irrelevant comes from being the last pick in the NFL draft. I don't know where that nickname was picked up, but they call the last pick in the draft Mr. Irrelevant, and it's like a thing every year. So that's a little whatever.
All that interested, I know that Baker Mayfield kind of went, and he's like, on the market again, or whatever you want to call it. Not all interested in Baker Mayfield. He, I don't know. He doesn't seem like a great fit for this organization. Maybe, like, as a backup, we could consider signing him on. Back up to Mr. Purdy. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Hard pass.
Obviously, our defense, especially for this game, is absolutely insane. Dominating and just overpowering. First points allowed in the second half in a very long time, but again, like it just, those interceptions, pick six there by Greenlaw, just absolutely dominating. Gives me a lot of hope, and it's allowing me to keep like just a mindset of like, you know what, we are okay during all this. If Nick Foles can do it, like can go all the way with the Eagles in 2018 and win a Super Bowl, we can do this too. Like it's anyone who's saying otherwise right now, you didn't watch the game. Like that's my opinion. Like it is possible, faithful. Like just keep the faith here. So I'm going to predict the Niners will beat Tom Brady and his band of dirty butt pirates. We're going to go 28-16 for the Niners. Peace out, faithful.
All right, my man. Go get him, Cole. Thank you, sir.
An interesting side note with the Mayfield thought was Mayfield and Bosa being on the same team.
Yeah, that'd be something, yeah. All right. Wow. My asshole buddy checks in, Brecken Welton. He says, my fellow golden-blooded puppy cunts. I apologize for my lack of emails during the win streak. I've been maintaining a semi-regular correspondence with Joseph via Instagram, so I feel like I'm still in the loop on things. I finally, after 2+ years, got my girlfriend to start watching football with me. Since I got back from deployment, every game that she's watched, the Niners have won. And I even got her in a jersey for this last one. When the Niners had their outstanding goal line stand last week against the Saints, I told her it didn't look good. And I said if anyone can pull it off, the Niners can. Which she mocked sarcastically. But then, what did they do? They fucking pulled off a shutout. When Jimmy G went down, I said, hey, babe. I don't call her baby or mommy or daddy like a psycho. If anyone could do it, and she said the Niners could, and holy fuck, they did. Anyway, now she's roped into watching every game in a jersey, and if they lose, she knows it's her fault. I'm sure you guys already covered everything Brock related, but here's some good tidbits I heard on the only other football pod I listened to. Apparently, he was a highly touted prospect his junior year of high school, but got mono and had to sit out. Oh, shit. Had a good senior year, but 0 college offers. He had a walk-on offer at some Division II school, but then got a scholarship offer to Iowa State. Eventually, he had more walk-on offers to bigger D1 schools, including Alabama. But by the end of his senior year, he had a full scholarship offer to Alabama, but turned it down to guarantee play at Iowa State. He threw for over 12,000 yards in his 4 years at college. His senior year has had 27 touchdowns, which only 4 other quarterbacks had that year. Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and some other cunt I can't remember. I say all that to say this. Clearly the kid has the fucking pedigree and talent, and Shanahan is going to make him a star. If you look at his stat line at the end of the game, if that was Jimmy, we'd be very happy with it. Now the Niners get to be the dark horse contender again instead of a favorite, but I still love our goddamn team to win it all.
I like that. Good theory. Yeah, I like being a dark horse.
Finally, some Brock nickname potential. You've heard of Big Dick Nick. Now meet Big Cock Brock. Squirty Purdy. Brock the Big Cock Squirty Purdy. The Squirt Master 5000. Brock Pretty Cock Purdy. There's endless potential here, but I'm sure we'll get a good one. Fuck Joe. Sorry about the long one. Let's fucking go, boys. Brecken.
Oh, God.
My guy. Brecken number 2. Everybody filling in for Matterson here. He says, oh yeah, I also got my inebriated girlfriend and her sister and boyfriend on video yelling puppy cunt at the top of their lungs in a Niners dive bar after the game with 0 context for why they were saying it. He sent me video of this, and they were like about to do a shot or something. He's like, all right, everybody say puppy cunts, and everyone's like, puppy cunts? And like they give a confused look, like they're like, is Beetlejuice gonna show up? What the fuck?
Emails are coming in as fast as we can read them.
Holy fuck. Yeah, I mean, we'd be starting to record right now. We recorded a couple hours early because of good luck on our part, and we are getting emails in as I read them. All right.
I think you go to the next. I think you pass this.
Pass both of those?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We're gonna, since Just Joe's our closer here, so we're gonna give the nod to him. One email. We just got 2 emails that came in. One of them being
James.
James, yes. Sig Mig. BC Big. Long time fellow cunties. Was going to wait till end of season to write in as to not piss off Rob every week. Well, I'm here, so what the fuck, man? He says, Bosa and BCB, Big Cock Brock, taking us to the chip. Hope Joe and Matterson aren't dead. Puppy cunt forever, James. All right, guy. Yes. Welcome. Hello. Welcome back. Jalen LeGrand. We've heard this name in the past. Yes. Been a while.
Yeah.
It's great that there's people out there that like haven't emailed in a long time, but still like, listen, that's fucking such a weird thing. All right. He says, pretty good win. Oh, there's just, it's so bad. Good all-around win from the boys. Thankfully, Brock Purdy is just as good as Jimmy G. That Lance pick really starting to look like a mistake in the long run. How? That's not a great statement. Okay.
Well, I mean, so far we've traded a lot of first-round draft picks, and we've gotten no return on it.
But But anyway, our defense is amazing, and it's time to kick Tom Brady and his dysfunctional family drama ass next week. Note, somebody tell Shanahan to put Christian McCaffrey in fucking space already. Stop running that man straight into a wall. He's not wrong there. He made some good points and some bad ones, Jalen. All right. To the closer. Just Joe. He says Purdy to GOAT. I don't know why these are all new recording 6, but that makes me chuckle.
What is cracking? What is up? So you guys are all down in the we're not puppet hunting yet. You guys are down in the dumps, right?
Nope.
Did you just hear the news? Breaking news. Jimmy G will be out. He could be out 6 to 7 weeks, or 7 to 8 weeks, meaning he can return. Remember what I said. Everything's gonna be all right. Remember, we gotta have that Bob mentality. The Bob mentality.
We're all here.
Relax.
We're already on this chip, dog.
Cool. Everything's gonna be all right. You know what I mean? Like, Purdy went in there and he won the game for us. What are we calling Purdy, Joseph?
Purdy the GOAT.
Purdy the GOAT. Purdy the GOAT. That's my sons came up with that name, Purdy the GOAT. I said, what? Purdy the GOAT.
PTG.
I said, all right, we're gonna run with it. I told him I'm gonna see what the puppy cunt nation has to think about that. Purdy the GOAT. Boy came in and played like, yeah, there was a couple of throws that were like, what? But all in all, that boy came in and Purdy the GOAT. You know what I mean?
He played better than Tua.
Let's see. We got the Bucks. Tom Brady, the second best quarterback of all time, against who, Joseph?
Purdy the GOAT.
Purdy the GOAT? Oh, man. I'm taking Purdy the GOAT. Let's see. What's the score going to be, Joseph?
32 to 19.
32 to 19. Wubby, you got anything to say?
Let's go Purdy the GOAT.
Let's go Purdy the GOAT. It's my daughter's birthday today.
Happy birthday
to my beautiful daughter and all the world and every world and all the life. The Wubby. That's what we call her. The Wubby. Hi, baby. So, all the 49er faithful
Over it.
wish my daughter a happy birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! All right, so, what'd you say, Joseph? 32 to 19. We can't. So, you're calling for a safety? Oh, this is 32 to 19. Purdy the GOAT. Let's go.
Definitely other ways to get to 32.
And 19.
All right, happy birthday to Just Joe's daughter. We got one more from Just Joe and family.
Oh yeah, one more thing, you guys. I gotta go ahead and give you. I haven't sent in a voicemail in a while. So the whole dang family was sick, man. Everybody was sick and nasty and like last Sunday. Who did we play last Sunday? I forget.
Saints.
Oh, the Saints. So last Sunday, my son, he was dead sick. Freaking fever, body aches, the whole 9 yards. Not COVID, but he was shot out. And what did I do, son? What did I do when you were laying in my bed sick?
You told me you better get your jersey on.
Damn right. I told him, look, man, we all got to take one. So you need to wake up and put this jersey on.
I back it.
Then he wound up slowly walking like an old man to the front room and watched the game for what it was worth a little bit. But dude, we shut out the Saints. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I might have to, get my son sick again. No, I'm just kidding. That's not even funny. I wouldn't. I don't know. What do you think? Are you willing to be sick in order for us to? You are?
Yes.
God damn.
Make it sacrifice.
So that's the reason why we haven't emailed in. His kid was sick. The whole family was sick. So you guys don't get sick, but this kid's willing to get sick for a freaking Super Bowl. For a Super Bowl ring. Joseph, this guy on here, his name is Joey I.
Joey I.
Joey I. You should have. When you get older, I'm going to tell you the story of Joey I and what he did for the 49ers to try to give us the good luck.
He died?
No, he didn't die. He drank something.
He drank a potion.
We could call it a potion, baby. But I will tell you when you're older.
Alcohol?
No, he doesn't drink alcohol. I'll tell you when you're older.
Juice? Why?
We could call it juice.
Apple juice?
We can call it apple juice. Call it apple juice. That's probably the closest thing.
Orange juice.
No, it's close.
So I gotta stop you, just Joe.
Apple juice is actually
Apple
way
juice
funnier.
Is so on point. So what you might not know is my wife's nickname is Apple. Like I have a tattoo on my ring finger of an apple. So yes, apple juice
It's so perfect.
Well, yes. Tell your Jesus. Don't tell your children this, Joe.
Tell you when you're older. Until then, puppy cunts. Goodbye. Give them a puppy cunts, guys.
Puppy cuts, puppy cuts, puppy cuts. Puppy cuts, puppy cuts.
And we're out. Really.
Like, I don't have kids, but like I would imagine if you dropped like a hint like that, children would just be like, what did he drink? What did he drink? What did he drink? What did he like? What are you doing?
Relentless.
You are the fucking best. I want to go out to California. Like, I've always wanted to meet Matterson, but I think I want to hang out with just Joe more than Matterson. Like, I would definitely get drunk if that's his cup of tea, whatever it is. Phenomenal. All right. If you know a Bucks fan, insult them. If you know Tom Brady, urinate on him.
If you're a jiu-jitsu black belt, just fuck his wife.
Yeah? Why? Is she that who she fucks?
Yeah, that's who she's dating, though.
Hey, did you hear Rogan?
The guy that trains his kids.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, classy.
Did you hear Rogan and McGregor having this public spout? And they're each being like, you're on steroids. And the other one's like, you're on steroids. And it's like, that's what it is. So, that sucks.
Good for them.
Regardless. Fuck Tom Brady. Fuck Todd Bowles. Fuck that creepy-ass coaching staff.
Fuck Bruce Arians. Extra fuck.
Bruce Arians should have died of cancer.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not going to go there. Should have got you the first time, you gimp.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, it's worked for me this long.
I guess so.
You know the deal, everybody. BCB for the win. Peace.